So now you know my thoughts on low detail levels, I thought I may as well share my thoughts on high detail levels too. Object heavy levels have, as the title suggests, a lot of objects, and most of the levels that fall under this category are among the best in the whole community. Or are they? Object-heavy levels are generally considered to be some of the best in the community, as previously stated, but they really aren't anything special. Sure, the levels have clear effort put into them, but upon closer inspection, you can actually see how unoriginal they really are. For example, the decoration is often copy-pasted, but the fact that there's so much going on makes it hard to notice. So, in today's video, I'm going to look at 3 different levels with a lot of objects, giving my thoughts on them, and then giving a conclusion at the end. Let's go! I feel that corn, I don't know, by Hota in 1991 is one of the community's most overrated levels right now. The level boasts over 1 million objects, which sounds impressive, until you find out that the level isn't one level at all, but a combination of 5. You heard me right, 5 different levels. This means that it clearly doesn't qualify for the world record. I was wondering why every single recording of this level was cut, but now I know why. I asked him about this in his server, but I'm yet to hear a response from him in person, so let's just move on. And apparently, this level has a story, except it's about as easy to understand as Bloodlust's story. I'm sure there's a story somewhere here, but I simply cannot grasp the ingenious visual gags and character development. Maybe the story is just ahead of its time or something, I don't know. It split into different parts called stuff like The Hell Gates and The Reign of Abandon, so I must be trying to say something. Moving on to the actual quality, it's not the best, but it isn't the worst either. It's just bland. Most of the decoration is copy-pasted, and I can completely agree with JGhost217 when he says it could easily be optimized. Most of the decoration is just filler, trying hard to get to the world record, desperately. The level has these random lapses where basically nothing happens. Like seriously, this part has no air decoration and lasts around 10 seconds. And why? The level continues after the song finishes? How? I've got to admit that some later parts are pretty decent and they utilize moving objects pretty well. There's definitely effort here, but the level is just so unoriginal. It makes it one of the most overrated levels of 2018 so far, if not the most.
It's actually insane.
Unless you've been stuck in some kind of robotic alternate universe for the past 3 years or so of no way of escaping, you've most likely heard of Bloodlust by now. It's the hardest level ever made, so of course it's another generic hell demon. Red and black? Check. Straight flying? Check. At the speed of light? Check. There isn't really much to say about it, but I'll try. The level isn't too original. Literally, one of the parts is just recycled from Yatagarasu. It's just everything you'd expect from a boring extreme demon. The parts blend together pretty well, and yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, sorry. Something about this level that really stands out. You can easily call it one of the best levels ever, just because it has a lot of objects, but it really isn't. I could talk all day about a level like Off Frequency by Fallout, but that doesn't even come close to the object limit. Meanwhile, a level like this, with over 100,000 objects, doesn't even have anything that stands out about it. It's weird. I Built a Level by Player Time is the perfect example of object heavy done well. This is exactly what I was looking for, it's really unique. Congratulations to Player Time for making possibly the most meta level in all of Geometry Dash. So you start with playing on a phone, and then you start seemingly experiencing every single update in a short amount of time. Then things get pretty crazy. Hell, even Boomlinks makes an appearance here. It's so creative. I love the way you can interact with your surroundings. In fact, for one of the coins, you literally have to go through the level's different layers to find it. Every single block place seems to be well thought out, and the level never gets lazy at all. The level is spookily realistic for a GD level. It's as if he managed to import photos into the game, because the art almost looks exactly the same as what it's based on. The concept of this level is genius, and it's executed to near perfection. I actually feel sort of bad for ignoring it up until this point. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already. So, my final thoughts are that object count isn't everything. You can put all the objects in the world into your level, but that probably won't even make it good, because designing levels is far more complicated than that. The problem with most object-heavy levels is the fact that you can see they're desperately trying to force the object counts to go higher, which can sometimes easily lower the quality. I Built a Level contrasts in comparison to Bloodlust and Korn, because you can tell that Player Time didn't try to force the object count, it just happened, and he made a masterpiece in the end. So take something from I Built a Level. Don't try and make object-heavy levels, because the final product will seem forced. Just let it happen, and if the level only has 5,000 objects, that's not even a problem. Make what you want to make. And that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, a like would mean a lot, and you could even subscribe to see my new content. I'll see you all in the next video.